Hello out there, YouTube land, Twitter peeps, Facebook folks, Lumpz the Clown here. And today I'm going to be playing one of my favorite games. In 1990, Kemco put out Rocket Ranger for the NES. This is an awesome game. It's like World War II style. You're a rocket guy, reminiscent of Rocketeer, and you have to save the scientist and his daughter from alien kidnap and save the world from an alien invasion. It's Plutonians coming down from the sky. And in the PC version, it was actually Nazi Germany was the theme. However, Nintendo at the time did not want to release anything having to do with Nazi symbolism, and still a hot button to this day, Wolfenstein being an example of that type of censorship. But to me, it don't matter as long as the game plays good, and I first picked this game up when I was about 7 or 8 years old, and it's still one of my favorites. So awesome, awesome game. We're going to go and get fired up and get started. No fucking around. Oh yeah, baby. The year is 1990. An alien moon appears in the night sky. Waves of rocket ships descend upon Europe, carving out a new country, Greater Lutonia. A strange force field protects the moon from American and Soviet missile attacks. Interesting. Only one person can stop the Lutonians. That person is you. You, a young American scientist, have just completed your greatest invention, a rocket-powered flying suit. And now you're about to become Rocket Ranger, or Rocketeer. In the dark hours of morning, Lutonians land a Zeppelin in Washington, D.C. and kidnap the top American scientists, Otto Barnstorff and Jane, his beautiful daughter. The airship turns to escape high above the Atlantic. If you hurry, you still might foil Commander Craig's plot. Get going. So here we are at Fort Dix. So you got your war room here. That's going to be where you plant your agents, and we'll pop into that momentarily. Fuel depot. That's going to be where you count the amount of units of lunarium needed to power that rocket. Next up, we got the rocket lab. And that's going to tell you how many rocket parts you need, and that's where you're going to go after you get all 5. And then takeoff. That's going to be where you fly. So we're going to start in the war room. The general. You report to the CIA's director, Fred Bulldog Brady. He orders his top 5 agents to be placed in your command. So here's the Zeppelin. Now, you can fight the Zeppelin, you can get them back, but do bear in mind the Barnstorffs are going to get kidnapped every fucking month. So I don't even bother with that shit. So, this is Lutonia. I would not recommend keeping this agent here after you read this report. He will get found and killed. Alright. And so to transfer, what I did is I went up there, held down A, and then pressed left, and then I transferred him out. I'm going to move his ass to France. Ooh. See that right there, folks? That is a rocket part. Now, there's no need to keep him there. I've tried it before. You can start a resistance and take fuel from a factory once you find it, but it does not work with rockets. So I'm going to move his ass to West Africa. So this is what happens when your agent gets killed. Stupid Americans. Your useless agent has been executed for crimes against Lutonia. You are no match for our superior system. Bow to the inevitability of alien domination. Hail Crag. So he's dead. Let's hope this guy isn't. Alright, so if nothing pops up, that means they didn't find anything. Let's go and peep out Canada, shall we? Alright, so we found another rocket. Okay, so you cannot play in the war room for over a year. If you do, game over. Shit, just lost another agent. Alright, so this is a base right here. You can take these out if you want to reduce the efficiency of the aliens. I'm going to put a little dent in their efficiency by going to this rocket lab. You arrive at one of the alien rocket labs. With luck, you can capture the parts of the rocket from the various labs and assemble them at Fort Dix. The guard aims his rifle at you, then drops it with a sneer and challenges you with his fists. You raise your fists, smile, and stride toward the helmeted Lutonian. But your confidence is about to get bruised along with most of your body. So, you know what that means. Fist fight! My favorite part of the game. So, uppercut, you hold up, and you press A. You could do a right cross like that. Same story. Right, left cross. You could even do a sucker punch to the gut like so. Ooh and ooh. I like to go for the big finish. Boom. Now, this is something that you will see. You can either pick a destination if you have the rocket fuel, but if you are out, you have no choice but to send an SOS, and that takes about 3 months to get your ass back home. I have to find a factory. If there's any hope of getting enough fuel necessary to fly around the world like they want me to. Fuck! I am down to 2 agents now. This ain't good. 1 agent. Damn it. Oh, it ain't looking so good for my first run, folks. I got 4 agents dead. And I was arrested. 2 MPs enter the room and inform you the president has ordered you arrested for cowardice. You have spent far too long in the war room risking the CIA's best agents for no apparent gain. Meanwhile, Crag gains the upper hand. Wow. Alright, we're going to try again. War room. Yeah, fuck you, Bulldog. As I mentioned before, folks, it is absolute dumb luck whether or not you find anything in time before they take over. Oh, shit. You see that? Okay. This is a Lunarium factory. Very important. So what I did right there is I changed the orders from infiltrate to start resistance. And if that guy lives, and he'll get a little icon above his head after a couple of months talking about how a resistance was started, and then they'll start sending Lunarium back. So we're going to go down here, and we're going to beat up these two bases, and then we're going to fly to this factory and get some fucking fuel. Alright, same drill as last time. I'm going to beat this guy's ass. Got these cow print boots on. Kind of funny. I just totally whooped his ass. I wasn't even paying attention. So, I'm going to show you folks how this base works. What you gotta do is you just gotta shoot these guys out of the sky. Now, if you miss too many times, though, you lose, or if you get shot out of the sky. You know, for such advanced technology, they're using World War II airplanes. You got a guy in a rocket suit, which wouldn't even be practical because up against aircraft firepower, they just shove a missile up your human ass and then it's game over for you, in real life. Disguised as a ruined temple, the Lutonian rocket base lies deep in the jungle. The hidden complex is an alternate landing site for rockets bringing Lunarium from the moon. Moving quickly into a concealed position, facing the temple entrance, you survey the aliens' defenses. The machine gun turrets concealed in the walls should make good target practice. Suddenly, a gunner spots you and the jungle erupts with the sounds of battle. Alright, check this out. So, you can move up or down to either shoot lower or higher, depending on what you're looking for. And once you learn the pattern, it's pretty easy to take them out. Like that guy I took out, I could take out this guy. And then I barely press up, and I hit that guy. Ooh! Alright, did it. So now we're going to jack them for their fucking Lunarium. Fill it up, alien scum. See that symbol above my factory guy? That means that he has started a resistance. And they are going to start sending Lunarium back regularly. So we'll get him out of there. So I'm down. I got all 5 of my agents still. Hell of a lot better than the last playthrough. Oh, shit. Alright, my luck is definitely going for the better. Ah, shit. Lost 1 agent. So I got 1 rocket part. 1, 2, 3. I need 2 more. Shit. Alright, 1 more. Alright, so we infiltrated that. Let's go and check out Middle East. But for now, we're going to pop back home. So I need 4 more rocket parts. So I'm going to go ahead and put all that Lunarium in my rocket pack. And we're just going to take a world tour. So Yugoslavia is starting to look really suspicious. There it is. Alright. So that is our last rocket part. 1 more. Stick your face out. There. Did it. Hell yeah. Good news, bad news. Inside the lab, you find the final rocket part. When it reaches Fort Dix, you'll be able to finish the spaceship and launch a voyage to the moon, if you have enough lunarium. Bad news arrives. Crag has kidnapped his favorite victims, and this time he's gone directly to the moon. Otto's knowledge is doubling the output of lunarium, and the alien fleet is stepping up its campaign of conquest. You'll have to move quickly. Alright, so we're going to hit up this place. I might actually win this time. That would be awesome. And for the record, this is time number 2, so we're going to see if we have enough lunarium to get back home and fill up that rocket. Fuck. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly back to the South American one more time, blow his ass up, go right over here and take out his buddy. Okay, so the resistance ended at that one, so... Alright, yeah! See that? We have enough to power our rocket now. So, I'm in the fuel room, and I am transferring all of the lunarium into this rocket ship. We only need 200 units to get to the moon. So now that we got that done, Rocket Lab. Chapter 5. Will this thing really fly through the force field? Will it even fly at all? There's only one way to find out. You scan the control panel, trying to decode the alien symbols. After flipping several switches, the massive rocket shudders, and you hurtle towards the final confrontation. Yeah, we're getting that close. Alright, so there's the big dick flying out of Fort Dix. It's just a phallic fort. What the fuck? The Lunarium Mines. Entering the moon base, you locate the entrance to a vast mine filled with zombie slaves and female Lutonian guards. The slave women scrape the lunarium with bleeding fingers, their screams punctuated by the cracking whips of the guards. The air is thick with lunarium dust. There is no time to waste. I'm taking a drag before I start this. Ooh, getting nerve-wracking. It's actually been about 5 years since I've beaten this game, so oh yeah, baby. Alright, we're ready. Alright, so it's just like the South American mine that we just left. Except these bitches fire a straight line. They're varying heights. They come down on ropes. And for some reason they're dressed in one-piece bikinis. Like little S&M outfits. Ooh, shot her right in the twat. That was beautiful. Oh, man. Boom! Right in the tits. Okay. Next up. You're dead. You know, I honestly don't know how many of these I gotta beat. I've never counted. But it's a pretty safe bet that this is the last one. I don't see anybody else coming down on ropes. Again, duck down. They can't hit you. Congratulations. You have won. The pause for a moment, curious about how much the aliens look like humans, especially their eyes. Could it have been a disguise? No matter, though. You have seen the last of the Lutonians. Haven't you? Ladies and gentlemen, meet Crag. Same deal as always, gotta blow out the eyes, varying heights. Yeah! Alright, cool. We got him. He got a pig nose. What the fuck's with this guy? And he looks like a fish. The girl. A wave of relief and exhaustion sweeps over you. You stand and rest for several minutes, trying to sort out your thoughts and gather your strength for a final search for Jane and her father. But before you can start looking, a voice calls your name. Her voice. You won't have to look for her after all. This time she found you. Aw, they're kissing. Alright, so I'm going to give my little commentary at the end of this here. I don't understand stories where there's a girl in distress and the man comes to her rescue and then she falls in love with him. Doesn't happen all the time. You can rescue somebody and not expect any punani. It reminds me of this one time when I worked in a fucking fast food place, gas station right next door. This girl shows up and she's in her club wear. And she's like, oh no, I can't start my car. Just like that, okay? And then fucking 10 dudes materialize out of nowhere. I'll help you. Yeah, right. They want to help. They want to fucking get it on. Folks, that was Rocket Ranger for the NES. Absolutely awesome game. I'd still pick it up any day. And the good news is that for you retro hunter folks out there looking for all the old ass games, you can pick this one up for about $2. That's what I got it for last time, sitting on a discount rack. You know, a lot of folks might have panned graphics or whatever, but for me, it's all about playability. So, highly recommend this one. It's all about luck. It's a good way to waste about 30 minutes of your life if you got time to spare, want something that doesn't rack your brain too hard. Well, thanks again for watching. Lumpz the Clown out.